I've been blessed with a lot of good therapists, and right now I'm practically a poster child for mental health. So I was thinking the other night, what is it that makes a therapist a good therapist? And most of the therapy that I've done has been psychodynamic psychotherapy, and this is the type of psychotherapy that is most similar to psychoanalysis. And the key part of psychodynamic therapy is connecting with your therapist, and this helps you rework and redo your relationships with your primary caregivers early in life. And so I've been thinking about what made my various therapists good. And one point was they made it very easy to connect with them. I never felt like I had to put up fences or pretenses, because they didn't preach at me, they didn't pronounce damning judgment. When they were late, they were appropriately apologetic. Timeliness is very important to me. Tardiness is theft. And I appreciated how my therapist kind of eased me out of my story. I kind of have these stories about why everything is just so in my life. I always have a story to explain things. And they kind of help ease me out of my knee-jerk stories for why my life is the way it is, so that I can bring greater awareness to how I think, how I feel, and how I behave. I remember often I'll come into therapy and my therapist is already picking up all sorts of clues from my body language, the way that I look at her when I'm in the waiting room and she comes out. I'll look at her differently each week depending on where I'm at. And I'll pick up on a glint in my eye or the absence of a glint in my eye. They'll pick up on how I situate my chair as opposed to hers, whether I'll be closer or further away. And then they'll ask good questions. I find their attention intoxicating. I love it when people pay attention to me. Unless I'm in a good relationship, I usually find that the hour or two I spend in therapy each week is the most intoxicating part of my week. I often want to beat up on myself in therapy. Oh, I shouldn't have done this, and I shouldn't have felt this way, and my therapist helped me let go of that need. And you might say, well, you deserve to beat up on yourself, Luke. Well, when I beat up on myself, that same kind of mentality where I beat up on myself leads me to beat up on other people. When I'm at ease with myself, then I have more ease with other people, and much more easygoing with others, and much less likely to lambast them.